3 definite signs that money is coming your way. Start preparing for abundance if you are experiencing these things. And if you're not experiencing these things, it's okay. I give you some ways that you can start allowing for this to come into your life. That's coming up next. Hi there, my name is Dave and this is HeartSpace. If you are new to the channel where we are creating videos every single day or almost every single day from my heart to yours to help you live life more in your way. And for me, living a life of fulfillment includes living a life of abundance. Don't mind the wind coming in right there, just got a huge gust of wind. But for me, abundance is definitely a piece of the puzzle when it comes to living life in a way that's going to be fulfilling, that's going to be, more fun, more adventurous, all these different things. And so we're going to be going over 3 of the signs that are going to help you do that. Now, one thing I want to mention before we get started is one thing that's really going to help you with your abundance is getting into my course, A Day Well Lived. Don't worry, right now it is absolutely free for a limited time. So if you're interested in having a course that's going to help you live more in the way you want to live every single day while bringing more abundance, wealth, prosperity, peace, love into your life, things of that nature, then click down below in the description to get it for, again, absolutely free for a limited time. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the very first sign that money is definitely coming your way. So the first sign is you are constantly or consistently being led into positions of responsibility by the universe. You see, the universe is never going to present you with the opportunity to do something that you're not ready for, that you're not ready to leap into and totally put upon your shoulders and do and evolve into. A lot of times the universe will put us into positions to become more than what we already are. Now, we already are, so much and infinite, but to essentially move closer to that in our identity. And so a lot of times people who have to earn more or who are going to earn more money are put into positions to provide more value. And to provide more value, you have to take on more responsibility. For example, with this channel, if I don't take the personal responsibility of uploading consistently, creating things that actually provide value, doing the research, going out and experiencing things for myself, hiring possibly an editor and things of that nature, if I don't take on that responsibility, if I don't, do that, then I'm not going to have any value received back, because by taking on the responsibility of doing these things, I'm able to provide more value and it will grow over time. And if I want, more value in my life in the form of money or, more people coming in, more support, whatever else it is, I have to take on the responsibility of providing that value in the first place, of continually providing things that actually help people, relaying my experiences and what's worked for me out there into the universe, hoping and that other people will come in, inviting people in to do the same things so that they will help them. But if you are finding yourself in these kind of positions, or almost being invited into these kind of positions to take on more responsibility, to provide more value to other people, that is a big sign that more money is coming in. Because the moment you're able to take more responsibility for things, to provide more value for different people, that's when you are allowing this process to work, where you are transmitting out value and then opening yourself up to receive value. Now, there's obviously things that work in there. You have to accept the new responsibility, take it on, not be a victim to it, actually be like, okay, I'm going to take responsibility for providing value, for making sure I'm doing things ethically, whatever else it is, going out there and actually doing it. And if you accept that role and then also accept the value that comes back, because a lot of people actually have trouble accepting the receiving part of this. A lot of people actually don't have too much difficulty in giving value and helping others and really doing that and being very, like almost like a bleeding empath, bleeding heart, going out there and helping so many people, but they have so much trouble accepting help themselves, or they have so much trouble accepting support or receiving money, like what we're talking about now. But for this to work, for it to be that you actually increase your abundance and for the money to come to you, you have to allow the process to be completed, which means being open to receiving. And also understand that giving and receiving are 2 sides of the same coin. You do cut off your ability to give at a higher and higher level if you cut off yourself from receiving. So just keep that in mind moving forward. But again, if you are being put into new positions of responsibility or taking on more responsibility, giving more value, it is a huge sign that more money is coming your way. Keep doing it. Again, it might be scary, it might be new, and it probably is new. Usually it has to be new for it to allow for more value to come in and allow you to give more value, to become more to have the ability to do that. But if that is occurring, don't be afraid, embrace it. If it feels right to you, if it resonates to you, and if you do that, I can almost guarantee you that if you keep doing that, more value will come your way as you continually give more. So number 2 is you are always thinking about abundance and wealth and prosperity and about the things that you want versus the things that you don't want. You see, we get what we think about most often. People tend to believe that if they do, 10 minutes of affirmations every single day, and then for the rest of the day think of lack, that they'll somehow receive what they want. But you see, we live in a consistent universe, which gives you what you give it consistently. And so if you are always thinking about abundance and prosperity and your dream life, and you're envisioning it, and you're feeling the feelings that come along with that, and you're feeling gratitude and abundance and wealth and prosperity, and then you're taking those actions towards those things, if you're doing that consistently, you will receive more money. You will have more abundance come back in. Because again, the universe will give you what you're giving it consistently. So if you're only giving that a little bit, for like 5% of your day, but 95% of your day, you're complaining and moaning about your lack of money, or you're complaining about this person or that person, or why does that person have money and I don't have money, all these different things. Being in that lack mentality, if that's where you are most of the time, that's what you're going to get back. That's why money's not coming in. That's why it seems maybe even you gain some money and then you lose it right away. A lot of people experience that. Maybe they gain a little bit and it seems everything's going to be great, and then they lose it. Because again, the universe will give you what you are consistently giving it. And so one thing, if you're not experiencing this at the moment, is to saturate your thoughts. It is to saturate your words, your life with this abundance energy. Really monitor your thoughts. Are you thinking thoughts of abundance and prosperity, or are you thinking thoughts of lack and without, and things of that nature? And the more you can focus on the things you actually desire and envision those things and get excited about those things, the more you can be grateful for what you already have, the money that's coming in, all of that different stuff, the more likely it is you will bring more to you. Now, one way that's going to really help, and I'll go into this a little bit later, is to take my 21-day money affirmations challenge, and stick to the end of the video. I'm going to do a little bonus sign for that one to give you more details. But again, saturate your life with the ideas, the thoughts, the words, the demonstrations of prosperity, abundance, and wealth. And as long as you then take the inspired action that will inevitably come from doing that, money will come your way. And if you are already doing this, keep going. It is a huge sign that money is coming your way. And number 3 is that more value or money or things that are similar are synchronistically finding their way to you in many different forms. Now, what do I mean by this? And this is a big one, because you have to understand a synchronicity is almost like a little manifestation. It is something that your energy has allowed to come into your environment, has allowed to come into your world, your reality. So for example, if you are noticing all of these different prosperity things in your life, it is a good sign that money is going to come in. Like, one sign I really, really love is if you start finding money on the ground. That is literal abundance, literal money coming into your reality and presenting itself to you, being attracted to you. Something that happens to me all the time now is I find coins on the ground, or I find money, or something that I didn't even know I had done will come in, and I'll get paid for it from a long time ago. It might even be a little amount, but understand that the universe doesn't know the difference between $1 and $1 million. To it is all money. It is all abundance. It is all the energy of wealth. So when you are noticing these little synchronicities of like more wealth coming to you, or these little things popping into your reality, always be grateful for it. Always thank the universe for it. So for example, again, like the example I just gave you, if you find money on the ground, never pass it by. I don't care if you're in the busiest subway station, you see a penny on the ground, always pick it up. Someone might think you're weird, but they don't know what you know. They don't know the power of this. Because what happens if you notice that penny, which is noticing, again, money being attracted to you? You've noticed it. It's in your awareness now. If you pass that by, what you are almost subconsciously saying to the universe is, oh, wow, you've brought some money into my life, abundance, I've been asking for it, I don't want it, I'm ignoring it. And to the universe, it is the same as you passing up $1 million check that's on the ground, signed off from the universe to you, that could be deposited immediately. It is exactly the same to the universe. It sees that as you not wanting what you claim to say you want. And so whenever you see money on the ground, or you see something similar to that, for example, always pick it up. Always pick it up, take a moment and thank the universe for it. And what I like to do is I'll pick it up, I'll just hold it in my hand for a second, and I will just hold my hands open like this, and I will say, thank you, thank you, thank you, universe, more please. Not only am I thanking the universe for bringing this abundance to me, to bringing more money, money attracting to me like a magnet, I am asking for more. I am letting the universe know, yes, this is exactly what I want. Thank you, thank you, thank you, more please. And this is such a powerful exercise. And again, the more you do this, the more, not only are you going to start noticing more money on the ground and more money coming to you in these little ways, you might start to notice an increase in your sales if that's something you do. You might start to notice more money in other forms coming into your life. But if you're noticing these little synchronicities, don't think that they're coincidental. Don't think that they're not noteworthy. They absolutely are. And again, abundance can come in so many different ways. For example, I notice the abundance in nature all of the time, and I will give thanks for the birds I see, the beauty I see. I go to a beach every single day, and I just give thanks for the abundance and prosperity of life. And that only allows for more of it to come in. It only saturates my life with this frequency of abundance, this energy of abundance and wealth. And because of it, more and more of it comes in. And it will be the same for you if you do the same thing. And let's just put it this way, no matter what environment or wherever you are, or whatever the circumstances, you can always look at life in that way. And if you start looking at life from this abundance mentality, life will do things to make sure that every area of your life is filled with abundance. Your environment will change, the people around you will change, all of this different stuff. But again, you have to stay in it consistently. The universe operates consistently. And so if you're doing that consistently, that is what you will receive back. But again, that is sign number 3, where you're noticing these little synchronicities. Money is coming to you in these unexpected ways, whether it's on the ground or this person, this family member that just gave you money for some reason or whatever else it is. That is a huge sign of abundance. That is a huge sign that more and more is coming its way. And again, ride this momentum you've been building in this energy. Bless it. Be thankful for it. Be grateful for it. Encourage it more. Thank you, universe. More, please. And I can almost guarantee if you do that, more will come. More will be on its way. Thinking things like money comes to me easily and effortlessly actually creates the circumstances for that to happen. So that is sign number 3. Again, if that's not something you're experiencing at the moment, I've given you some ways to start experiencing that more. Again, if you see the money, be thankful for it, no matter what the amount. If you receive any money, I don't care if it's half a penny, you say thank you for it, you give genuine gratitude for it, and you ask for more, right? Because again, the moment you turn your nose up at any amount of money is the moment that you're communicating to the universe, oh, you don't want this. And it doesn't look at it like, oh, you don't want that penny on the ground. It looks at it as, oh, you don't want money, this thing that you guys call money. Okay, I won't give you any more of that. Right? And again, if you consistently do that, it's going to build that energy up to where the universe is like, okay, yeah, well, make them struggle with that. They don't want it. They want the opposite. They want to struggle, whatever it is. Again, the universe isn't going to attach any emotion to it in a sense. It's just going to be like, that's what you want. That's what you get. That's what you're giving me. That's what you get back. So that is sign number 3. Now, I mentioned a bonus one. So the bonus one, guys, is to take my 21-day money affirmation challenge. Now this, especially if you want to begin to saturate your mind with the ideas of abundance and wealth and prosperity and all these different things, this is going to be beautiful. It's absolutely free. It's just a video that I have created that I'm going to link to you, which gives you the conditions for this 21-day challenge. And I can almost guarantee if you go through this challenge in the way that I give you in this video, and you go through the whole 21 days to the best of your ability, your wealth frequency, your money mindset will change, and you will start to notice more physical abundance in your life as well. You will most likely, if you do this, again, full-heartedly to the best of your ability, most likely experience actual physical changes, whether it's like the little synchronicities happening or even in some cases, even bigger things happening within that 21-day period. So go check that out. I will link that down below along with everything else. I'll put everything in the pinned comment in the top too, so you can access it. But that's going to be a great way to really help this area of your life in the next 21 days, taking this 21-day money affirmation challenge. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. As always, I appreciate you so much for being here. As always, I love you, and I will see you in the next video.